Well, we said goodbye to the high school basketball season back in March. On Thursday, we were able to catch a glimpse of Boston's basketball future at the Middle School Basketball Championships. Last season, the Lila G. Frederick Middle School won both the girls and boys championship games, and both of their programs were right back in the finals this season. But standing in their way were two hungry other middle school basketball teams, hoping it would be their turn to capture the title of Boston's best. Let's head out to the Shelburne Center in Roxbury for the Middle School Basketball Championships. First up, it's the girls' championship game with Lila G. Frederick taking on the Roosevelt. We're going to pick it up in the first quarter. Panthers got it going early. Chelina Guerrero banks home the three right there for the Frederick. They go up 6-4. Second quarter, Frederick still cruising. It's Dallas Scott with the steal. She goes coast to coast for the layup. Frederick Panthers go up by 7. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, though, the Roosevelt goes on a run. Kiana Ambrister drives to the bucket, gets the basket right there, cuts the lead down to 5. Then off the inbounds pass, it's Ambrister again scoring inside. The game will be tied at 15 apiece at the half. Third quarter now, it's the Roosevelt Warriors going on a run as Ambrister knocks down the basket and one. She puts Roosevelt up by 5. Then later on in the fourth quarter, the Frederick down by 8. It's Chelina Guerrero getting the steal and the basket. She cuts the lead down to 6. But with just under a minute left to go, it's Ambrister burying the corner 3 for the Roosevelt as they go on to win 34-26 and capture the girls' middle school basketball championship. Then next up, it was the boys' turn as there was the Young Achievers taking on the Frederick as Howell right there for Young Achievers gets the basket and 1, puts them up early by 3. Then later on, it's the Frederick charging right back as Juan Salas gets the basket and the foul, puts the Frederick up by 1 in the first quarter. Second quarter, it's Yanel Liriano scoring inside, puts the Frederick Panthers up by 8. And then it's Lance Green with the putback just before the half. Frederick led by 10, 28-18 at the break. Third quarter, Young Achievers not giving up. It's Jakias Phillips with the floater. He cuts the Frederick's lead down to single digits. Then later on, it's Amani Howell with the pull-up jumper for the Young Achievers. He cuts the lead down to 7. And then it's going to be Phillips again, this time with a beautiful move to the bucket. I don't know how he got that, and he cut the lead down to 4, but the Frederick were just too tough down the stretch. Juan Salas going to pick up the steal right here and score in transition as the Frederick Panthers go on to win 64-53. They win the boys' middle school championship. Always a lot of fun to watch those games. We're going to see a lot of those players on the high school hardwood in no time. Now, despite the high school season being over, postseason awards still need to be dished out, and the Boston Globe handed out their high school all-scholastic selections over the weekend. First up, it's the girls' basketball all-scholastic selections, and Cathedral's Mazzini Cabo got one of the Player of the Year awards. Cabo, the 6'3" senior, got 16.6 points per game and 12.3 rebounds per game to help the Panthers repeat in Division IV as back-to-back state champions. She was also co-MVP of the Catholic Central League. Also getting all-scholastic selections, her teammate Mackenzie DeLiba, the freshman from Cathedral. Started the season as a bench player, but she's finished up as a starter. 17.7 points per game, led the team as they, like we said, won another state title for Cathedral in Division IV. Also for Cathedral, getting postseason honors was their coach, Clinton Lassiter. Lassiter, now a 2-time Globe Coach of the Year, led his team to another state championship, back-to-back seasons. They also won the Catholic Central Conference for the second year in a row. Panthers finished 19-4 in the regular season. Then on the boys' side, Player of the Year honors for Charlie Mitchell at a new mission. Charlie, the senior, averaged 17 points, 5 steals, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. Of course, he joined his twin brother Charlie in the backcourt for New Mission. Charles also carries a 4.3 GPA for the Titans. He won the state championship in his freshman and junior seasons before finishing it out this year, his senior year. Also getting all-scholastic honors for Brighton was Jordan Galloway. The senior point guard led the Brighton Bengals to the Division II state title. Galloway, a very good defensive and offensive player, averaged a double-double throughout the season, 16 points and 12 assists per game. Galloway also led the Bengals in scoring in their state championship win over Neshoba Valley back in March over in Springfield. Galloway also set the school record earlier this season with 21 assists in one game. Also getting All-Scholastic honors, Rivaldo Soares out of O'Brien, just a sophomore. Rivaldo, the 6'5" swingman for the Tigers, helped them get to the Division II North sectional final. Rivaldo averaged 19 points and 12 rebounds per contest. He was also awarded the Boston City League Player of the Year, just a sophomore. Rivaldo is also a two-time City League All-Star for the O'Brien Tigers. And finally, for the Coaches of the Year, Division II, Hugh Coleman out of Brighton got Coach of the Year honors. Four-time Boston City League Coach of the Year. Coleman is 141-55 at Brighton all-time. He helped the Bengals get to the Division II State Championship, where they defeated Neshoba Valley. And Coleman is now a two-time state champion for the Brighton Bengals. Phenomenal season for all those guys. Catholic Memorial's Yulin Coleman, Cathedral's Calvin Cheek, and BC High's Carl Pierre also received All-Scholastic honors. So congratulations to all the All-Scholastic awardees. As you can see, there were a lot of standout players here in Boston this season. Folks, that's going to do it for sports this week. Be sure to come right back here next week for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.